lovers of freedom, anywhere you are joining us, Ada Biafra is here. Join us, join us. If you are seeing what we are doing,
with Nancy DeBerg.
thank you. Thank you for joining. If you are seeing it, please comment. Yes, I don't want the sun over there. Thank you for joining.
Let us go talk about the objective of your struggle and how you intend to achieve it in practical terms.
In practical terms, it is civil disobedience. The same way that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. accomplished civil rights in America.
Yes.
The same way that Mahatma Gandhi led India.
Thank you for joining. Where are you joining us from?
British colonial rule. The same principles we are applying, and might I add, very successfully too. We will do everything possible to unravel and unshackle the so-called Nigeria.
I don't want it to be too far. Very good. Is it too far? Let me bring it down.
You're welcome anywhere you're watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. If you be entitled man, I greet you like entitled man. Anyone you meet, I greet you with that one. The day he told you, I promise you, if nothing is on the table, I'm going to bring something to the table. If you need 100 men, I am 50. We are going to be joining him now. So we will start listening immediately, because this is a program that you need to hear, you need to watch, you need to listen. So
Thank
you are welcome as we move. Let's go.
Being under attack. And finally, we are back as we are going to wait.
Don't worry, it's not from me. It's not from me. Let me check. Yes, it's not from me. So it's from the studio. They will correct it. Thank you for joining. Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you. When you are joining, you hit the like button so that others will get notification. Nwajaka Joseph. Yes.
Just 1 minute, 40-something seconds commercial, and we are back. Don't go away, please.
Don't go away. Please hit the like button. Right where you're watching from. Chidin Joko, I see you. Joseph, I see you. Kedahage, I am seeing somebody now. I don't know who is this one. Nwajaka Chidin Joko, please write something. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are live on the Instagram too. I see some people there. God save Chinedu, I see you. And G, I see you. Good evening, sister. Good evening, my brother or sister. I don't know with your name. I don't know. Where are you watching from? Oh, hey, Biafra Nwajaka, I see you. Biafra must come. Onyenkem from Zoo. Thank you. Anama Muzigamu Onna. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always telling them to share.
Again, we encounter it. I think we have to start without going any commercial. Yeah, the commercial is not coming. It's not coming up, so we just have to start. And on this note, I am going to. We have actually done an introduction and all that, so we apologize, our viewers. We deeply apologize. This is nobody's fault.
Yes, sir.
At all. This is nobody's fault at all. On this note, we are going to start this program based on three principles.
Oh, look at our Onyendu. If you are not missing this man, you are a fool. If you are missing our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, please write something. That's old, yes, Evans, I know. I may keep you busy to remind them. Watching from London.
Yes, so we are starting based.
Thank you, Evans Ike Dalo. I know.
The first principle is the freedom of speech. We are going to visit, what the freedom of speech say, especially most of the international laws about the freedom of speech. And then after that, we go to the state commission, what is being recognized.
Bless you more, one name.
What is the statehood when people?
Yes, Evans, I know.
Or people
Nadia, God bless you more.
Agitating or wanting the freedom or independence or sovereignty state. We are going to go very briefly on that.
Who is missing our leader?
Will be the top one will be on the international standard. The international standard of freedom of first, the international standard of freedom of expression. Two is what the IPOB has filed in 2016 to the International Criminal Court. This communication was done in 2016 by Professor Goran Slota and Andrew Lunazi. Of course, you are very, very conversant with that. And then after that, we start the program. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why do we have to make references to these three issues I've mentioned here? Is because a lot of people will say that, okay, what you have to do it this way, you have to do it that way, wait for international community to intervene and all that. But we want to tell them this evening that all these things they are saying, IPOB under your leadership has done even more than expected, and there is nothing to show for it anywhere today. You have written to International Criminal Court. You have hired some of the best lobbyists over the world. You have done all this, and today we are going to show it to the public for the very first time. The application filed to the ICC in 2016. I know you'll be very surprised.
I miss him. Oh, I miss Onyendu. If you miss Onyendu, raise your hand up.
I'm going to put
Thank you.
IPOB under your leadership filed to the International Criminal Court in 2016. Yes. We are only going to read because it is about 93 pages. So when people are talking, they are saying something they know nothing about. They don't know how far you have gone with the IPOB, especially to get justice for what the Nigerian government has done to our people. So today I am going to release only one tip of the iceberg, and I'm doing it for the very first time on this program.
Odogu, ha! Who miss our leader? If you miss this great man, raise your hands up. Our leader, Tana Ofu. Hey! Mokoko, where may I abandon Ghana shout to be obedient?
It's going to be on the screen.
Adabient.
Because this program is going to be completely different than what normal what we have been doing all this while. It's going to be completely different. And then also, if the attack is too much that they couldn't allow us to do something or do it the way I wanted to do it, then what we have to do is that reschedule, and I will set up a Zoom, because I'll be getting a lot of messages from different media as I'm talking to you right now. I'll be getting a lot of messages from different media houses, and they are telling me what to do. They are telling me to do this and do that. So if this doesn't work out, we have to now have a discussion and then present evidence afterwards. Yes, discussion today, and then present it later. Exactly. But I do thank the viewers and listeners for your patience. They've been patiently waiting, and I can see that the numbers are back up again to where it was before we were rudely interrupted. But we must proceed. So before we go forward, could you tell our viewers a little bit about this application I've just mentioned to you, filed in 2016.
Exactly. Evans, we didn't know when our leader was doing this with Simon. DOS, we were very mad. Thank you for that. Human rights
abuses being perpetrated by the Nigerian government against Biafra. As well known, currently the very wonderful world. That was in 2016. Also in 2017, additional work was done by our lawyers here. That was in the United States of America.
Sorry about that.
In 2018, additional work was done by our lawyers back home. In 2019, we hired one of the top human rights lawyers in the world to litigate this very matter before the ICC against the Nigerian government. In that same 2019, and as you said, I believe for the very first time, providing clarity on this very matter, I went to the ICC myself. I was deposed. I told them exactly what was happening. They said we shouldn't discuss it when we go outside, and we've been waiting since 2019 and 2021. And instead of doing something about the, should I say, the very relentless pursuit of the.
If you are not missing Onyendu, hey,
the Nigerian government has been involved. The zoo has been involved into killing our people, not just killing us. We have now arrived at a situation where our women are being abducted and raped in the north because ICC failed to do something for how many years now? 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. We hired people in the day on a permanent basis, paying them tons of money to be collecting all this evidence against the Nigerian government for the sole purpose of bringing this matter before the ICC and please for them to investigate. There is a overwhelming political pressure on them. They have not been able to do anything about it. The only reason why they issued some kind of statement.
Thank you for sharing. I see everybody.
I am in the United States of America, where we hired a very top lobbying firm at Washington, D.C. at huge expense, I must tell you. You also know about the submission we made to United Nations. Angela Calamar's report, everyone has read. We met there, IPOB, we mentioned IPOB, and you can see that report on human rights abuses. I have been to Geneva. I sat down with the United Nations officials in Geneva. I have been to the EU. Most of them have been to the House of the presentation with Foreign Fox. I have been to Capitol Hill here in the United States of America, in Washington, to present our case. So where else do you want us to take our cases to? Because of the Canada. These are the things that people don't understand. Most of the contracts, most most of the work we are doing, you can't write about them, talk about them. If not for this very program, we'll be discussing this. But it's about time our people realize that we are doing all we can to present all this catalog of abuse and degradation before the conscience of the international community. But unfortunately, Britain is working for Nigeria. There is what's called a climate of neocolonialism still prevalent in Nigeria, and they still see Nigeria as a contraction created. They still see Nigeria as a place they can come to Biafra and take our oil and gas without paying for it. Therefore, anything that can sustain the false unity of Nigeria is what they are going to encourage. They see Biafra as a nation as an antithesis to that very plan they have, which is to keep this contraction together, for them to have unfettered and unrestricted access to our resources. And that's what has been happening. But unfortunately, our people are not intelligent enough to understand it. Every year we spend money. We have somebody in the aid right now collecting all the evidence, the rape cases, everything, all the borders, all the contacts and places, everything. That's for ICC to follow that very case is another problem. When I say that Biafra is not really the last miracle on earth, people don't quite understand what I mean by that. Biafrans don't know the number of people and forces against them. They don't understand. Those of us are the good face of this struggle. Deep inside, we know who our enemies are, and they are numerous. But I am very, very confident of victory because the God we serve is the one that made this very universe, and his words must be faithful. And on that very promise, we anchor our hope, we rest all that we are doing to restore Biafra, and we know that we have not done anything. We've not done anything to them. It's Biafrans that built America. We built this very country that we today. Biafrans built the United States of America. The majority of all the hard-working free men and women they took from the western coast of Africa, they shipped them to the USA. They are the ones that made this country great. So they see something in us that we cannot see. They know we are very productive, they know we are hardworking. But above all, Britain knows that we are blessed. It is that blessing from God that Britain doesn't want to see rise up in Africa. And that is why they are using very primitive foreign people to try to suppress us. You saw yesterday that Britain, BBC was advertising army positions, as if you were telling what happened before. And I know that BBC function on tax or should I say license being payers they don't accept any advert. So how come BBC in Nigeria is advertising for people to join the army of Nigeria for free? Because they are, of course, agents of the government, they are working for Britain. They want Nigerian army ranks to swell up so they can suppress any measure of uprising against the very decaying, crumbling, ground of so much. So stress is what you want. What our people need to realize is this. What we go through on a daily basis to ensure that our cases are heard all over the world is immense. Everywhere, especially here. But if the world continues to turn a blind eye and they continue to kill, to rape, to murder, to slaughter people, take our land, they expect us to put our hands up and do nothing. That's it. But because we have our backs now, that's what we're doing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Olawadike, one of Biafra. Another thing I want this is just an introduction to what we are going to do.
Olawadike, one of Biafra.
I want to ask you.
One idiot to Nzama group will get my WhatsApp. I will soon display his number.
Peter Smithers in 1998. In 1998, wrote a Nigerian lesson from Sir Smithers. Sir Smithers said, the negotiation that in Nigeria as a state was a grave the state. After 40 years, it is clear that this was a grave mistake which has cost many lives and will probably continue to do so. It would have been better to establish several smaller states in a free trade area. The exculpation, it must be said that we did not then have the examples of the collapse of Yugoslavia and of the Soviet Union before our eyes.
Where are you watching from?
This was.
Are you missing our leader?
Who was the parliamentary private secretary to the Minister of State and the Secretary of State in the colonial office 1952 to 1959. Can you tell us more about what you feel he is trying to do here?
What he's trying to do is to draw our attention to the incompatibility of the various ethnic nationalities you have that make up Nigeria, but more importantly, to draw our attention to the irreducibility of value system in determining who should belong with who in any nation. It's quite interesting that he used Yugoslavia as an example. The funniest thing that people understand is that they are all one Slavic people. They are all Slavic people as have with Russia and Bulgaria and all the rest of it. They are all Slavic people. They are one people race. They are predominantly Christians. Of course, you have the Bosnia and Herzegovina with the march of Islam into Europe. That the key of them became Muslim as having some parts of those marches. What I am trying to point out is this: these people who are one race, predominantly one religion, cannot be linked together in a country called Yugoslavia. However, people who are from Senegal and goodness knows where else, not the same language, not the same religion, not the same tradition, not the same culture, absolutely nothing. How can you make this become one nation? Is not possible. There is something we talked about before that most Africans don't seem to pay much attention to. We are tribal animals by nature. Africans are tribal by nature. We come from where our ancestors come from. But white Europeans can travel to Australia, they are comfortable. They're from Australia. They can travel to New Zealand, they're okay with it. But even if they come to New Zealand, and we stay there for the million years, ask us where we come from, how we come from the people. That is something that is very unique to Africa, and nobody can take that away from us. And that is something that most people do not understand nor have an appreciation for. That is why in Africa, in everywhere you go to visit, in Kenya, in Ethiopia, in South Africa, everywhere, people still talk about tribes tomorrow morning because we are different. So rather than trying to experiment with us, it's a very colonial, artificial construct. Because mind you, all states in Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, are all racist. Those that created Nigeria, that created Togo, that created Ghana, they have racism in common, not your interest. And this is what we've been trying to explain to Africans. If not, why would we come to Lagos during a revolution, actually a big revolution? They wanted. And people of Lagos, you remember, are saying, oh, the Igbos came here to destroy their buildings. But you have only one Nigeria. These are the things that people need to appreciate. We don't want flags in our land. For the simple reason that we don't want that it looks. Attention, attention.
I think one family.
Listen up.
Who is missing our leader, Deacon? Are you not missing this wonderful man?
Forget about all the one African. I'm a pan-African. But we need to start organically. We need to go back to the and it begin to be the consensus from the grassroots, which Biafra want to join to work in forming a nation. We look at all the pros and cons, and then reconcile all these things and then put together as one. Look at the Britain that gave Nigeria so that from mine has still won by 32. Scotland wants to be on their own. Wales will be on their own very soon. Northern Ireland will be on their own. That is human nature. You cannot take it away from us.
It is real. It is from Ugo 247, Simon Ekpa official. It is very far. Are you not seeing it?
A great literary giant, I would say, came out the other day to say that he is fed up that his war on his doorstep. He knows very well, as an intellectual, so to speak, that the reason why the war on his doorstep is
thank you for sharing.
If one were to be on their own, do you think somebody will go to any cow will go to Trinidad's family?
Go and watch it from my Instagram. It's clear, Ladia. Are you not seeing our leader? Who is asking that it is not Simon Ekpa? Yes. It's from somebody's page. You see?
Thank you. Now let us now go from the fundamental in the sense that, you know, when people are hearing that we are agitating for Biafra, we want Biafra. Some of them in the West, we say the political elites are not shouting Biafra. That they are only those who are in diaspora, you know, like civilized ones, and the ones shouting for Biafra. And this is a fact. A lot of people don't know. When you look at it, you find out that 99% of people in Biafra are shouting Biafra. 99% of Biafrans in Nigeria are shouting for Biafra. Only 1%, not even up to 1%.
Only 1% legislators.
Elite. These are the politicians that have been benefited from Nigeria. Now, I want us to look at how would disintegrated Nigeria favor the region. When we come into the crisis and the lives that have been lost as a result of trying to keep one Nigeria, can you tell us, how do you think that the disintegrated Nigeria will favor the Fulani themselves, the Hausa themselves, the Middle Belt, the Oduduwas, the Biafrans, and any other nation that will want to come out of Nigeria? Explain to us. Let us hear.
Before I came on this your fantastic program today, I read a very brilliant piece of essay by somebody. The person said that Nigeria is not a place he knows where it is today is better than today. Ask yourself, at which point in Nigeria's history did they record the highest level of human development? It was when they were on their own, when they were still being so there is an already made example there for people to reference. Should they wish to do so? It was when this unity mindset came into existence that things started to fall apart. So if when you were on your own, the North was doing very well, or the West was doing very well, Bangladesh had the fastest growing economy in the world at nearly 48% every year. I wonder what this is happening in the West. Now tell me, you have a simple example. When people were, should I say, semi-autonomous, or should I say autonomous, so to speak, they are doing very well. Now you are together in one Nigeria, everything is falling apart to the extent that people are coming from Mali, from the Gambia, from Niger, from China, from Nigeria, to everything.
Oh!
This is not very common sense. As I said before, that is who we are. Because once you allow an element of stress and infusion of competition, you get the best out of people. Right now, we do not have that. Right now, there is no competition. Right now, this thing about one Nigeria, unity.
Hey, Odogu, I'm missing you.
Potential in us, all of us.
Now the back.
So the more you separate, the more you look in, the more you look at yourself, the more you become self-reliant, the more you know that there's all religions that they had emphasis abroad.
Mm.
Do you know that? It's not religion have the body back to the abroad. But they are fine, they got one of that. Most people don't know this. And that was the time that Nigeria witnessed a semblance of growth in terms of development. Now you have a very how should I say, disgraceful contraction called one Nigeria. And everybody is struggling. Cows are making the mind solution. If you don't know that's going back to economy, let's way forward there is something wrong with that. Onyeka, thank you very much. Just because you know everything we do in Biafra, we stand by the truth. We do everything with evidence and fact.
Wow.
Just to back up what you have just said, I told you about 93 pages of application filed to the ICC. Barely 3 years of formation of IPOB, because this was in 2016. Barely 2 years, the foundation of Nigeria were shaken by the formation of IPOB and the activity of the IPOB in Nigeria. So on that ground, this application was filed in 2016 January. So I am bringing it to the screen now for people to see. For those who are asking, this is number one. The application has been filed 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and this is 2021. And there is nothing to show for it. And there is a place I'm going. I'm going somewhere with this statement I'm making now, which we are going to discuss, later on in this program. Now, when you read the introduction here, it says, one, this communication is hereby filed to the Office of the Prosecutor, the OTP of the International Criminal Court, the ICC, pursuant to Article 15 of the Rome Statute, by Professor Goran Sultan and Andrew, on behalf of the indigenous people of Biafra, a movement dedicated to self-determination of the former Republic of Biafra in southeastern Nigeria, as well as on behalf of 17 individual citizens of Nigeria, victims collectively with the IPOB in petition. Two, the petitioners submit that, based on the information set out herein, there is reason to believe that crimes against humanity within the jurisdiction of the ICC, in particular, murder, unlawful imprisonment, torture, enforcement, disappearance, other inhuman acts, and persecution have been committed in the context of politically and ethnically motivated state violence against primarily IPOB members and the Igbo people of southeastern Nigeria. Due to the absence of domestic criminal proceedings, with respect to those potentially bearing the greatest responsibility for these crimes, in particular, but not limited to Nigerian current President Muhammadu Buhari, and that was then, and in the light of the gravity of the act committed. Now, this is 93 pages, 93 good pages. The list can go on and go on. Factual evidences, citations, references, up to 93 good pages. And of course, like you said in the beginning, that they do not want to discuss this thing because a lot have been done and people are not aware of it. So just to let the public understand, what the IPOB have done all this while, when people go on social media to say IPOB under leadership of Mazina Bikano is doing this or they are not doing that, so this is just one evidence of it, that as far back as 2016, you have started taking actions
which are necessary, lawful, and legal actions against the Nigeria terrorist state. But up to now, nothing is happening. But I'm still going to come back to why I'm showing this thing, because the actions of today is as a result of the failure of the international community to heed to the call of the Biafra people, of which you have done honorably well in that aspect. So this is just a side comment on what you have said before. Now, going to what you just said about how Nigeria, how it will benefit the other region and the components that makes up Nigeria, how it will benefit them when Nigeria is disintegrated. And you made mention of what you read, that Nigeria of yesterday, that yesterday is better than today. That is very awkward fact. You know, very, very awkward fact that every president that comes to Nigeria, the last one will always be better than the new one. It's not only in the economic sector and all that. But the second question, or the third question I want to ask you is this. Now, looking at what is happening now, a lot of people don't understand what is going on in Nigeria. A lot of people still believe, of course, they still believe somehow in Nigeria, you know, they believe that the structure, the political structure of Nigeria is the major problem. And we, people following you, have a different view and a different opinion to this. And I think this is where the interest is clashing. Anybody that is shouting for Nigeria today believe that the problem is in the political structure. We are believing that the problem is not about political structure, but rather there is a motivated or there is a premeditated act to take our land and turn it into Islamic State or Fulanize us. So we are not looking at the aspect of the political structure anymore. It is a struggle for survival of our people. I want you to shed more light on this, because, you know, those supporting what Nigeria was not prison. And the reason what we have seen is that they are thinking that the political structure of Nigeria is the problem of Nigeria. So can you tell us more about, you know, that it is not the political structure, rather something they should know about?
Thank you, Salman. Something they know about that pretend not to know about. Everybody knows about the hegemonic tendencies of the Fulani countries. We are well versed in the, should I call it shenanigans, of those people who are always expanding. There was a lecture that I gave that the Fulanis are the only people that continues to expand. Not expand in terms of population, but in terms of territorial influence and supplanting existing orders and conditions thereof. When we say this, people say, oh, you're one way, you're profiling, and it's hate and all the rest of it. And I say this is pure nonsense. Look at the history of the House of People. Those of you that want one lecture, look at what is happening today in Cameroon, in places of the state. Look at the fate of those of them in the Middle Belt. Look at the fate of those of them, our brothers and sisters in the land. Even the candidate left their footprints there many, many years ago in Kwara State. Many years ago, they overran Nubek.
Afonja. Fonja
Many
Group.
years ago, some of you don't know this. They possibly tried to convert the act of a Ghana to Islam. These things are there. No,
Wisdom. Intelligent.
if one Nigeria means that our land should be surrendered to people from Senegambia, then death is a better option, because it's not going to happen. We have a Biafran people, and within that Biafra, it contains a very unique race in the world called Igboris. They are very difficult to understand, but they are very unique. Very, very unique. I don't think anybody is more stubborn than Peter. I don't think anybody is more generous than Peter. I do not believe that any race on this earth is more accurate in terms of natural blessing than we are. Anybody thinking that the guys of one Nigeria to test the land of our ancestors from that person is true. Them and their focus, they are ready. And I will tell you why they're ready. They have tried before, about 300 years ago, to make that land. They failed. Islam made it to the sea and cross West Africa. Islam made it to that ocean. The only place that Islam did not succeed is the East. And when they came for that very jihad, we had no army at all. God Almighty in heaven put together a the first house. All their armies died. That thing they tried in Kwara State and succeeded. They tried it in Lower Benue, in Dome, and all their armies died. The few that survived the threat back to Zaria for West Africa. I must warn anybody. All of these people are getting up saying, oh, once one Nigeria, you are setting up yourself.
Thank you. Testing the power.
As Hausa peasants. Hausa peasants, this is something you're doing. Oh, I love them. Give them land. Give them cattle. By the time they wake up, all their dreams were there. Hausa kingdom came from the heavens. We have Hausa governments, you have Fulani governments. Tell you we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. And I keep asking myself, why is it that people don't see all this? This is because, of course, that's not what I'm saying, because they're not without a politics. Because if you are not, history is there for you to have. These people asking you for land, asking you for development, let's stay in one Nigeria. What are their ambitions? What have they done in the past? Because what will come from an nationality, from their behavior in the past, you now know if you can trust them or not.
Yes.
But it's Britain that is behind this thing, reporting everything that's happening. I am the British. I go to the British passport. I know there are good men in England. It is a land of conscience. It was English people that left Southampton to come to America to build America, the land of the free. English people, yes. They traveled on a ship called the Rose. They landed at a place called New England. Conscientious, honorable, God-fearing. They were the ones that helped slaves to escape from the South. English people. There is a breed we have now. Blood-sucking demons. Their job is to hold Africa down, to hold the black person down. And how are they doing? They don't want you to tamper with any of their creations in Africa, all these idiotic states, all these artificial boundaries they give us in Africa. No, because that is the beginning of the chain that's holding us down, and they don't. And the question is, who is the Nigerian?
Okay, I see you. Peter the power.
So I'm going now to go and prepare a Nigerian dish for me. What are you going to present? Because if you bring your breakfast, somebody will bring it, you tell that is not your food. That's what it is. If you bring half man for your big iPhone, somebody will come and tell you that is not our food. If you bring too much, you think too much sugar or whatever you call it, somebody will tell you that is not our food. Unless food that is not our food.
Why is the video bad?
Is it the way they dress?
It's from somebody's program. I'm streaming it from somebody's program. Manage it like that. Listen to what our leader is saying. Don't need video.
And innate desire to corrupt.
Somebody is doing it live. I'm streaming it from their page. Manage it like that, Beacon. I beg.
People talk about their founding fathers. They say our founding fathers are the president. Nigeria, your president, so-called, is older than the number. And where else in the world do you have a head of state that is actually older than the country. So only happened because they came to Africa and they built all these contraptions, and now in our idiocy and stupidity as black people, we accepted it. As I keep asking all the time, can you go to Europe to build a country for them?
No.
If you cannot do the same thing that Europeans did in Africa, why are you accepting it?
Very good.
Why are you accepting it?
Hamadike.
Yeah, is the way we reason. That is the problem with the black man nowadays. People talk about Nigeria as their country, talk about Nigeria as their nation, as if Nigeria has any existence. Nigeria has no meaning. It's a very nice thing. It means something very simple. If I ask you Yoruba language, you will know Nigeria. If I go to Yoruba language, you will know Nigeria. You cannot know.
Nobody.
But I know the meaning of England. It's the land of the English. I know the meaning of France. Or it's the land of the French people. It's only in Africa. And we are after our university, after our so-called university, FFP, SFP, come to those are the things we are fighting. And those are the things that our educators are very, very uncomfortable. And that is why today you must pat yourself on the back and every idea member for that matter. What the person is at last. All kinds of people. So don't mind them. When they go back into the soldier, they consider what they say is right. But out what due to economic, political, whatever the matter is, they wish to draw the line. They're not fighting with anybody. All we're asking them to do is for one of the business rights. They say something. Some people say that it's just one thing. I'm asking you, go to the white man's land and tell them you want to create a country in Europe. That kind of not for a line. If I don't want to reject you, they'll say you're not well in the way. They came to our land, the better Yoruba need to pay. Some Yoruba is your people, some Yoruba is in my republic. Some you're telling me that the Yoruba man who is in Nigeria is more related to the country man who is in more than his own brother, the other side of Malawi, but not in my republic. This is my that is a right now we have French Yoruba, those who are in the republic. We now have English Yoruba who are in Nigeria. What type of God cares? And let me give you an example before I conclude on this very point. Simon is this. Do you know that Togo people belong to Germany? Togo, they were Germans. After the Second World War, they used Togo to compensate France because Germany lost the war. And these are human beings in Africa for Christ's sake. I can't understand this type of thing. I can't understand. And that is why I'm saying that one of the greatest disasters of life of Africa. How can you have the same people? One man, wait, but that man is simply. It's simply that there is your man on the planet. And you're telling me that your man inside Nigeria, so you relate to with somebody in Borno State. Thank you very much, Onyendu. You have explained this thing very broadly. The point you have made very clear is that they knew.
Very good. Who is missing our leader, Mazen Nandekano?
Well, problem of Nigeria is that people are conquering our land and they are trying to take our land and convert us into Fulani nation and caliphate, and that will be resisted with everything we have.
Bam.
The last thing I want to talk about or ask you about is, of course, like I said, we are going to get tough, this evening. We are going to say things that will be profitable. And on that note, I'm going to bring to the screen the international acceptable, or should I say, declaration of human rights on freedom
expression and freedom of speech. Now, when you look at what is going on in the zoo, they circulated some kind of threat letter to the media in Nigeria, threatening them that you must not mention Fulani. When the Fulani have attacked, you must not mention them. So I'm going to read just very briefly a couple of these international laws. Like here, see the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 19. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. These rights include freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. Now, the same, another international covenant on human political rights, Article 19. Everyone shall have rights to hold opinion without interference. Everyone shall have the right to freedom of expression. The right shall include the freedom to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas of all kinds, regardless of frontiers, either orally or written, or in print and in form of art, or through any other media of his choice. The exercise of the right provide for in paragraph 3 of this article carries with its special duties and responsibilities. It may therefore be subject to certain restrictions, but this shall only be such as are provided by law and are necessary. For respect of right or reputations of others, of national security or of public order or of public health or morals. Now, in this particular bill, when the state becomes the sponsor of terrorism, of course, there is always exceptional clauses. Now, the African Charter on Human Rights and People's Rights, Article 9, every individual shall have the right to receive information. Every individual shall have the right to express and disseminate his opinion within the law. Resolution 169 on repealing criminal defamation law in Africa by the African Commission on Human Rights and People's Rights, 24 December 2010, underlined that criminal defamation laws constitute a serious interference with freedom of expression and impede on the role of the media as a watchdog, preventing journalists and media practitioners to practice their profession without fear and in good faith, or automatically dispelled in the Zoo Republic of Nigeria. Commending state parties to the African Charter's parties that do not have or have completely repelled assault and criminal defamation laws, or on state parties to repeal criminal defamation. Of course, this is directly talking to Nigeria. Now, while I'm reading this, let us go to the European Convention as well for protection of human rights and fundamental rights. Something is saying everyone has the right to expression. This right shall
Dele Momodu, Femi Kayode, Ifeanyi Ojofor, and most of them conspired to sell our leader. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Thank you for sharing.
I'm not going to ask you a question from this what I've just read now. I'm not it is not to ask you a question, but rather it is about what we are going to discuss from here. Now, looking at the Nigeria state today, you see that when it comes to international law, we have what we call the state-sponsored terrorism. We have state actor, non-state actors. Now you have in Nigeria who have been internationally recognized by different nations, by many nations, as aiding, abetting, and supporting ethnic cleansing, supporting terrorism, by their action, inaction, body language, policies, and left them. Now it is now lies in the hand of the citizen of this country. When you have a state sponsoring terrorists against the citizen, it lies in the hand of the citizen rise up and protect themselves.
Bam.
On this note, you set up the Eastern Security Network
Odogu.
against the non-state actors.
Fulani terrorists.
And we know that the state actors are also there, aiding and supporting the non-state actors. When we are talking about non-state actors, we are talking about the Fulani aspect terrorists, we are talking about the bandits, we are talking about whatever name you can name them, they are all the same. Now, how do we combat the state actors in the presence of what is going on in Nigeria now, that everybody knew that the state actors are very visible in the field? The Army General called D.Y. Danjuma said, Nigeria Army collude with bandits. You have to rise up, otherwise you will all be killed one by one. You want me to play the video so you can, recall your memory of it? Because you are aware of what D.Y. Danjuma said. All right, he said we should all go and buy God first. Exactly. I'm not only him, almost all everybody is advocating for everybody to buy God. But that is not the point. What I'm trying to say is that when you have in a country, when you have a state-sponsored terrorist, how do you now, make sure that your people are safe against the state-sponsored terrorist? I would say in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Before I answer that question, before we started, you read out some conventions and some laws by UN, by EU, by Africa, and all these people. All these very fanciful, beautiful words. They are meant for human beings in Europe and in America, in Australia. That is where these things were. It was not designed for animals in Africa, where people do not reach very well, where people do not think very well. You have a country called Nigeria that domesticated into its laws the rights of indigenous African Charter of Human Rights that gives you, Simon, the right to agitate for population. It is in the law of Nigeria. You go to the court in Nigeria, a judge will be looking at this convention that is actually a law, domesticated into law, and he will charge you with terrorism. People don't understand the military. In a short while, I will answer your question. But until people realize that what you've been saying is correct, their lives will be
Before you go further, before you go further addressing that, you just made a point now about the self-determination. So let me also bring in the self-determination and read it a little bit for people who don't understand. Not for you, of course, but for people who don't understand.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining. I see you all. Thank you.
Now, apart from that, Nigeria being signatory to all these international laws, of course, automatically becomes also they are compelled to respect that law. Here you have the right of the people to self-determination is a cardinal principle in modern international law and commonly regarded as a Jacobin rules. Now, these Jacobin rules we are going to go into now to tell you what actually, as you can see it, a peremptory not is a fundamental principle of international law that is accepted by the international community of states as a norm from which no derogation is permitted. And when you look at this particular law or the treaty, I would say it is binding as such on the United Nations as authoritative interpretation of the Charter's law. It states that people, based on respect for the principle of equal rights and fair equity of opportunity, have the right to really choose their sovereignty and international political status with no interference. Now, everybody knows why United Nations was formed in the first place in 1945. Is to maintain peace. Peace, amongst nation and the state. Now, before going into commenting on this, how do United Nations comes in? It is us that have to now educate them about their own laws. That the information, the reason United Nations was formed is to maintain peace. Now, how do you maintain this peace in Nigeria? In Nigeria, in Sahel region, in West Africa, considering the status, considering the situation at the moment, what are you think that the United Nations should do to maintain peace in this region? Because that is exactly what they set them up after the World War.
Yes, but you go for this computer. You go for the computer. You go like that one. You go there. To allow people to determine where they wish to belong to.
If you are missing our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, comment. Thank you for sharing.
That is updated.
Ohamadike ndị Igbo, tụọ ya aha. Ohamadike Biafra niile. The only leader in Africa. Oh, my battery.
One thing you must bear in mind, there is a grand conspiracy going on. This is something African. You know the issue of slavery. France uses it, but in Africa, the parts of Africa looking at this currency, paper currency itself, it means it's in Paris somewhere, and they bring it to Africa. France is a country that I love very much. It's Biafra, as a matter of fact. I care about them. The problem in Africa, unfortunately, we Africans, you don't expect this to come down. So then it's for you to solve it yourself. I remember I went to a very influential diplomat I went to his office and I was presented my case about how they killing us and everything, that they're peaceful and everything. The man said anything to us. Do you understand me? How can somebody come to your backyard, rape your mother, kill your sister, you're going to UN and complain to them?
Oh.
The man who said the food, don't know what to do. It's only by repairing things, demonic forces, that the world cannot come in and say what is happening.
Bam.
If there is no war in Nigeria, UN will not talk. If there is no war in Nigeria, CNN will not talk. If there is no war in Nigeria,
exactly.
At the House of Commons, never. At a time in your life, you have to say.
Thank you for that wonderful comment. Ohamadike, one of Africa. Onyinindilo, one of Igbo land. Hey!
It is a fundamental right to advocate for your freedom. It's your fundamental right to do what I do. Nobody can derogate from it. That is international law.
You're defending yourself.
But we are here every day defending ourselves. Let's go to court. Look down this thing. What's that right? And you have a journalist, a global journalist that went to university condoning such things. In Africa,
Yoruba bastards.
Because of one consideration or the other. And I need to buy sometimes I say I am promoting white supremacy. No, I'm not. I am just very factual. That is one thing that is valuable that we Africans do not. When you make a law, you can. That is why that statue of humanity all the time is black. People don't know. You go to court to see a woman talk. On the left hand is a man body bag and a law, body bag. And the hand, you see that they cover her eyes. Go and check every law. You know what it means that the law is lying. So even you as a judge or magistrate interpreting the law, you don't look at the ethnicity of those who are involved. You don't consider if they are rich or poor. You just interpret the law the way you see it. The law says that what I feel is doing is right. But somebody will go to the police station and write and say, oh, they are terrorists. It's treasonable. Therefore,
I am not a terrorist.
White people, not from anybody else. After all, the way that Britain is meddling into Nigeria is because we allow it. They allow it because of Fulani benefits from black people. And I must remind you that white people came to Africa. The Portuguese, the Spanish, the French, the British, the Germans, the Belgians, they came to Africa. The conquering army, the European conquering army that took over the whole of Africa, we are not Europeans, they were Africans. They come into Africa and they use Africans to conquer Africa. It hasn't left us.
I got the no.
That is why I keep saying that the best thing that I know people do for black people is to train to work with. Once you train to work with,
thank you for sharing.
Nobody believed us. They mocked us, they ridiculed us, they said, even today, if you want to tell me they are making the exact same mistake that allowed the Quran to come this far. They never rose up to work them. They never interrogated this judge of this man of the Quran. And as you are saying this, saying something about you, do you know that the Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria is now advocating that the families must have a ministry for town, the commission for town?
Hey!
It's a wonderful thing. And the only woman. 21st century and you're discussing.
Who is missing our leader?
There is no justice whatsoever. We are in the mess we are in today because we are allowed it to happen. Then you get we rise up and say, no, this is not the world. Ask about TSM. Well, TSM come. The first rule in nature is self-defense. It is so common. It is called thought law. T-O-R-T, thought law.
Thought law.
Which means that even a mad person knows how. You have to go to government by yourself. You come to my mind, you kill my mother, you rape my sister, you got them to exist, and then you go. When I'm about to tell me you want family, you represent Nigeria. Who told you that? You know what is this? You can't wear it. Then you want to spend my still out of my home. Why don't you give them land and give them loans? People should include the two, and they keep angry, they keep out. After all these years, look at the lives of more. After mixing up politics now, guys, I'm sorry, they have now what I did there. First thing I put out, no single apology to David. Wherever they be, I mean, America, I'm not even time. No apology to David. No. We are going to die here, all of us. Let them pretend they're not going to come and think of a lesson. They shall do that. You think their life and not bring me to die here.
But all of us are mad.
We will not surrender Biafra, never, ever, ever.
Ever.
No country has been forbidden before. None will
Ever.
Over the party, the life, they cannot settle the Biafra land. They can settle elsewhere, but not our land.
Bam. Lion himself.
Without apologies to any idiot.
Bam.
Don't apologize to any idiot. For the reduced in the negative of the rector and the contract to business saying, this is our mother's
Hey.
our mother's place. They came to me, massacre of people, we came from the crime, the rights of this. No, please stand here. We want to petition the House of Commons for the Jewish article. Stand here after signing what happened. Our cases are there. Everywhere in the world. If you ask them, say, no, we don't want Nigeria to break. No, we don't want it. But America broke from the petition. Canada is a free nation. It's an collective. Under British rule. Now you're telling me to do the same thing I did. You make America get to carry back because your wife and your wife. God punish the idiot.
God punish the idiot, man. God punish the bastards.
What you did in Australia to make Australia great. What the great would. Because I'm a black man, you're telling me I have to give my land to a bunch of republics from the Sahel to react and that's to give my village because I'm a Nigerian. God punish the idiot.
Onye ndu nwayọ.
That is why we are backing every of your action and every of your decision. You know, we are going to make sure that we take a decisive measures and action, whether it is going to bring the international community, whether they will still write our story like we are writing their own story. It is something that we have to see. And because of what you just said now, there is, if you permit me, I will play just one video that is very, very important of our brother. You know, that also shed more light on what you just said now, making America great again, or making your people great, and then you don't allow us to do our own. You know, that is something that we have to talk about often. You know, you cannot come and tell us not to do anything on our own, but in your own country, you want to do everything and make it the way you want. So let us play this video for our viewers to see. Very, very important. Very, very important. One more.
Father and son. These are my leaders. Show me your leaders. Show me your own leaders. Ndị obidiot, ndị efulefu, drug addict plus Boko Haram. Boko Haram plus drug addict. Agbado group of town hall.
Are you hearing this video?
Agbado town hall drug addict. Boko Haram. That is your own leader.
I'll try to pull it. So let me play the audio. So that's it.
Fulani bandit, Boko Haram, that is your leader. These are my leaders, like father, like son. Onenye ha woto promise. If you are not missing this man, our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, a man Fulani is your father. If you are missing this man, raise your hands up. Give him a name. Ohamadike, one of Africa. Oh, Nirindiro, one of Igbo land. Oh, Nyereha. Kahero Nyurokoko. This is wonderful interview with Simon Ekpa and our leader, Onyendu.
Yes, are you hearing the audio? No, I can't hear it. Oh, you can't hear it. Oh, no.
Share it. I know the DOS was very mad when the interview was going on, but we didn't know.
audio is saying that, you know, for those who are making comments,
can they do research? Jealousy. That's why they sold our leader. That was why they sold our leader.
Especially the issue of the war and experience and all that, that they are not in a position to talk or to tell the Biafrans not to talk about Biafra. Rather, it is
faceless bastard. Our leader, is he hiding his face?
Somebody in Europe, you are not in position. Somebody elsewhere in Nigeria, you are not in position to come and say you don't talk about Biafra because you are not at the receiving end. You did not, did not participate or feel, pain.
The pain we are feeling.
You are not a victim. So allow the victim of Biafra to talk. If they decide not to talk again, it is them that should decide not to talk about it. Not somebody who did not feel the pain or who did not fall a victim of the killings by the terrorist government of Nigeria to come to say, okay, let us forget about this Biafra, let us try to heal and move forward. That's what the person is trying to say.
Yes, yes, Kokechi.
Later on.
Thank you.
Later on. And then, so now, let us go to the next question. You know that Nigeria has been killing people, Biafra people, since 1940 something. Since 1940.
1941.
2021. And apart from the over 5 million people that died between 1967 to 1917, after that, every killings that happened in northern Nigeria, the Biafra people has always been targeted. A lot of people are telling us now that, Biafra, you are endangering the life of the people. You are endangering the life of the people. So, and when they are saying this, endangering the life of the people, we don't understand. What do they mean by endangering the life of the people? When actually the life of every person in Nigeria is already in danger.
Exactly.
So can you tell us, how do you explain to them?
And what? If you not talk, you die. You talk, you die.
Of people in Nigeria. Don't even talk about Biafra now. Nigeria is
Faith, I see you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. I see everybody. Obidiot don't have leaders. Their leader in Nigeria is political criminals. Thank you. These are my leaders. Ohamadike, one of Africa, and his son, Ekpoke, one of the whole world. The mathematics Nigeria cannot solve. Yes, so all hail Biafra. Thank you. I see everybody. Faith. Onyi 2023. I see you, Adanne. Yeah, I see you. Are you missing our leader? If you are missing our leader, hands up. Yes, so clean and pure leader. My leaders with swag, enough sauce. The heart attack in the zoo. Combination Yabodache. Yes, Helen Peter, the sound is not okay because it's from somebody's page. They are streaming it live. So I'm streaming from here. Yes, Helen, manage it like that. It's from someone's page. Just listen carefully. I want to put the speaker. I don't know how to put it so that the sound will be Udogu. Yeah, thank you for your understanding. Thank you, Helen Peters.
This is a very strong one, and I think every Biafran agitators, including media and those writing in national media, should take this up. It's a very strong one.
I beg, make una give our Hamadike name. Oh, I need more names. Like this one, Okechi gave him. I need more wonderful names for our leader. Unless you are not missing him.
From this perspective you are coming from now. Because when you continue to push for one Nigeria, you continue to engage in the life of others, especially those who do not want to be part of Nigeria, and those people who do not want to be part of Nigeria are much in number than those who want to stay in Nigeria, which is just 1% of people. So this message to be spread, we have to continue. Now, another thing is that when you listen to the Inspector General of Police, he just mentioned about the EFCC, everybody's talking about it. When you look at the Inspector General of Police declaring what they call whatever, they have all these 5 names they give to the operation and all that. He came to declare one operation of what he called it, that they are going to, deploy people to northern Nigeria where the trouble zone and all that. And you know that the people they are our own South. And you know that we have just 3 months left. And in these 3 months, we know that this 3 months is going to be the most deadliest 3 months in Nigeria. Now they are sending our men and women the northern part of Nigeria where Boko Haram and bandits are rampant. And the idea is to go and slaughter them there. Because the thing that the military could not do is not somebody that went to police training that will go and quench the fire. Now, what do you have, even though we have been advising our people, I don't know whether you have watched that video. One thing the man did,
yes, so.
one thing the man mentioned in that video that impressed me, and I apologize to our viewers because this thing is not allowing me to play even anything. I've tried and tried to play video, it's not working. So, the thing this IG of police mentioned is that after making a speech, he said something in Arabic or in Hausa language or something, like Allah, something. So I don't know what he said, but that thing he said interested me. I do not know why he is addressing Nigerians in the English language. He ended up concluding it Hausa and Arabic prayer, mentioning Allah. First of all, a lot of people will not pay attention to that, but it means a lot. As a state person, in a public office, addressing people, agency who are supposed to be serving in a secular state, it is not just a sacrilege, but something that should worry everybody. That a police IG addressing the police people, all of a sudden, at the end of the speech, he ended up speaking Arabic and mentioning Allah. Even the president, even though the one parading himself as a president, cannot completely against the constitution.
The one parading himself.
So what do you have to advise our people? They don't know we are. They don't even
Thank you. Thank you, Helen Peters. Thank you for the advocating for the like and the share. Thank you for the people sharing it. Bam. No. I miss Onyendu Amadike, one of Africa.
Thank you very much. Are you there? Right. Very good. Very good. So, the attack is still going on, and we can possibly yes, they are throwing me on balance, but we have to continue. Now, when you look at some of the international laws on statehood, the legislation about UN have all these laws and all that, of course, they are not paying attention. So I just want to read some of the things that to simplify the actions of the United Nations that must take the international laws of statehood. And those things that shape the international law for statehood, for example, Biafra state, if at a point as this is going on, Biafra declared state is this. There are the resolution passed by the General Assembly, the decision of the International Court of Justice, the law recording codification effort of International Law Commission, and the decision by the members of to enter treaty, recognize or not recognize appointed state. Now, there are in addition to this, there are three traditional criteria that could make indigenous people to be regarded or to have a statehood. Because all these things I'm saying now is something that Biafra over-qualified. Right? Biafra people over-qualified. Now, the three traditional criteria: population, territory, and government. And then in defining or giving more meaning to all, the three most basic and least controversial criteria of statehood come from Article 1. Article 1 of the Montevideo Convention of 1933. Now, although the treaty itself has never been officially adopted outside of the Americas, of course, we know what when it comes to international politics and international laws, Article 1 remains highly influential and is generally considered a reflection of the most fundamental criteria of statehood. Talking about Biafra now, what is going on? Who
knows anytime this year, who knows anytime next year, who knows anytime before 2023, if something happened that every nation in Nigeria come to declare the statehood. Because popularity. Now, the population, the first fundamental criteria is a permanent population. Simply put, the population of the potential state cannot be entirely composed of manned or travelers based elsewhere. And now we are talking about the Fulani. So you cannot, Fulani cannot have a state because they fall under nomad. And or they are regarded as travelers or the base elsewhere. They cannot be regarded as population. And that is happening in Nigeria. This is important. That is happening in Nigeria. Fulani is claiming Nigeria where other people understood what international law says and chased them away. They come to Nigeria where Gari and the Apple and the Ewedu and the Usi has declared a sense of dealing of people for themselves conditions. And they cannot know their left and right. And now Fulani has come to understand that the people that are in the front line of politics from the southern Nigeria are on and they are using that newness against every other Nigeria, which goes to what you have said, that these people have been entering the life and the life of why they continue to remain in Nigeria and command and have control. Now, that is for population. Number two, the territory. The second is defined territory, whereas do not need to be fully defined or undisputed. There just needs to be an identifiable location. And this is where I give it to you and I doff my cap because a lot of people have come to attack you about bring your map. In international law,
Mind the $1.
Like I said, the Montevideo Convention, anybody can go and check it out. You have what is defined as territory. You don't need to have a map, before us.
Thank you for sharing. I see everybody. Are you missing him?
At the point where we are now, the question shouldn't be where is your map?
My leaders.
Some people are actually misleading a lot of people into putting more effort and emphasis on what is man. But rather, the law says there just needs to be an identifiable location. And you have done this in several of your programs, mentioning where you think Biafra should start from, where it ends. That's exactly in conformity with what this law says. And another thing is number three is government. I'm not asking a question, I'm just backing up what you said. The third is an effective independent government with the capacity to enter into relation with other states. This is the trickiest of the three elaborated. Of course, this you have also done very perfectly and excellently well. For those who are looking for what is, how the Biafra government is going to be in order, you have actually set the example, so actually set the base. And actually, one took part in this Montevideo Convention, but essentially require states to have strong, legally independent administration that control at least some of its claimed territory and population. So additional point to note the state does not have to have actual diplomatic relation. It's good in other diplomatic relation. It just needs to have capacity to have them. I believe with what is going on now in Nigeria, we are going to come to this point of this Montevideo Convention. It's very difficult as time goes on because when you have one yourself, and I believe that other parts of Nigeria will also, without even knowing it, adopt this Montevideo Convention. Now, having said this, in Nigeria we see today, the way the federal government of Nigeria are backing terrorists openly, without people hiding it. They are backing the terrorists openly. So you know,
I know you might not see it again. Hold on 1 second.
The Sultan of Sokoto, who they regard as the traditional ruler of Nigeria, he is the chairman of board of trustee of Bayeti Allah.
Very good.
Bayeti Allah to take responsibility of the terrorist attack against southern Nigeria. Now, in addition to this, the person that is parading himself as a president in Nigeria is a board member of this terrorist group that have been ranked number 4 deadliest terrorist group in the world. People are not paying attention to this. And when they are killing people, the Minister of Information, who happened to fall into a territory that was conquered in a Kwara state, now come to say, we are not going to treat terrorists the same way we will treat those who want to get their freedom from Nigeria. That is the most absurd thing I have ever had in my life. I know you have addressed this particular comment coming from the liar Mohammed, from Kwara State, but please, can you, from a different perspective, can you tell us how would somebody who comes from, who say he's a Nigerian, especially from the eastern part of Nigeria, and you call yourself a politician, you go to Abuja, you call yourself a governor, you go to Abuja, you call yourself a House of Assembly member, you go to your state and all this, and then you hear somebody saying that those who has made you not to travel by road to Abuja, those who made you not to travel by road to Enugu, those who made you not to travel by road to Wele, with all your fine vehicle and all your cars, they are not to be proscribed. Rather, the people who say you should have your freedom are being proscribed. In Nigeria, where you actually have state judiciary, that you can actually go and approach state judiciary and order them to give prescribed IPU. For the statement coming from that Minister of Information requires opposite reaction. Now, what do you have to tell our people who think this way, that after that statement, nobody has actually come out to say anything? At least I have not read anyone.
They will not come because we are all slaves of the woman. Not for sale, but the rest of us. And I want to thank you very much for the depth and for the depth of the research in terms of the content convention. The reason why I never responded to her today was the electoral instance. I'm a student of contemporary scientific politics and university in London. So when I hear some people who are not talk about the organization, I was very cool. All of the BBC situation, but the last one, the United States of America, where I am today, that's the recognized cost of independent nation. And today, the president is now an independent nation. It is your will, how your nation fight towards freedom. And there were war going on for 6 months at the time it ended in January of 1970. Because the war was waiting to see how it turned out. The reason why sometimes people tend to not understand the dynamics of international politics because they're not well read. They're not well traveled. And we say, they say they're Arab. No, we're not being Arab. Just like we have to speak, and we know what we do. We know what we do. We know what we speak, and we know how to get it. Yeah, how do you take it into consideration? All the politics. If you get the first of the game, the emergence of
is something that our people will need to understand. How many people are dying to face this time? By the 100,000 people or less. And if this line is a separate nation state, nobody is complaining. Nobody is saying that there are people who cannot participate in what is happening. Our people need to understand this and understand very well. That our march towards is the approach we adopt is the approach from different
Our marching is near.
to deliver one result. And since the war has come and basically washed their hands of Africa to say, well, to survive. We are not able to survive. If I understand our situation very, very quickly, is that our people need to remain very, very strong and resolute. Very strong and resolute. A wise man always said black people with nothing, mental strength and resilience. When they were trying to go to the rockets blew up, the scientists and most people died because of that place in land. They didn't stop them. They were not deterred. Because we didn't have superstition, practical. And that is what we have done. We understand all the internal dynamics of how things to get of them. But one thing our enemy did was I love the way they underestimated our resolve, our resilience, our determination, our intent, our knowledge, our know-how. I love it. That is why we are here. If you're thinking of hoping that one day wake up and think better in Nigeria, then you're the one to do that. They understand that they have structured the system in such a way that we're having 12 hours of electricity on the research for the Taiwan system. This time, so forth, this time,
Thank you. Who miss our leader? The voice is not coming out very well because it was interview with Simon Epa. So you will hear more of Simon Epa's voice. And I'm streaming it from another person's page. So manage it like that. Eh? Give him a name. We're live on Instagram too, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Make sure you hit the like button. Others should come and watch it. The voice, our leader's voice is very faint.
They have a question. He's a member, one of the 5 permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. UK will never go. They were respected. They will never go. The only people that represent Fulani. So Fulani has an advantage already. Therefore, the only way for us to help them is through our resilience, our stubbornness, our determination, our never say die attitude, and our ability to work with our closest neighbors. Stand strong as the same. If we allow what is happening today to continue, I'm afraid we'll be having these discussions and we'll be saying the number of people who are killed, they are the devils, and was only possible. You don't have $30 billion. That's what the plan is. Over $30 billion to make sure that CNN is their own year publishing on the other hand. And on top of that, our work is not helpful. But I don't believe without the information that we are going to find a partner with the EU. Because the God of Islam is the Almighty God in heaven and not man. And if his words have to come true, because on our first ages, they'll be afraid of them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Amadike. A lot of people are saying that my question is too long.
Yeah.
I know that most of the things are just, backing up what you have said already with evidence, in international law. I like what you did. Anybody that has to do yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Some of them call themselves lawyers and all that, deceiving people everywhere. Anyway, now the next thing I want to ask you is that when you look at the ESN, the Eastern Security Network, a lot of people are saying that, oh, now you have 4 militant, now after this, now the militant is going to turn this and turn that. Of course, I want you to explain this in a different perspective, from a different perspective.
They can call them anything, that's
different. What we have in the ESN is completely different from anything you can see from anywhere.
Exactly.
Yes.
They can call them militant or whatever. That's their business. We are guiding our territory.
Exactly. They must have I'm sure that the land was but in most cases, probably some of this after this one of the people that bring them back those people are also so they are not only proceeding before the capital, they are also so that they understand that what they are doing and cannot be controlled. That's exactly what we are doing. And we cannot go outside that area. Never, ever, ever. But if you connect with the police, connect with the army to attack any information of CSA or any IPO in the back, contradicting the whole of state, then you are inviting our brothers on your head because of not working on protect. It's as simple as it is. If you put on the contact, there is no break down your hand. People are like about many of those things like attack them and ask people to because what happened to understand that their father divided that we have the war. They kept them. The one we are saying is that what yesterday that is why we are not but we are our lives and and to make sure that Biafra is restored. Nothing more, nothing less. We are not going to use that and senseless because we are concerned. No, mind you, one of these people, they have sworn to be Biafra. That's what they are there for. It's not going to change. Now, Madike, looking at what is going on in Nigeria now, we know that the government of Nigeria, the zoo, is at place in this whole jihad attack, in this whole terrorist attack. They are complicit. Now, what assurance would you give the people of Biafra who have become helpless, if not for the emergence of IPOB, if not for the emergence of the ESN just last year? You can imagine what will be happening now if we are experiencing what people are experiencing in Yoruba land, where the Fulani they gave Fulani ultimatum, and then after the ultimatum, the Fulani come to say they own the forest in Yoruba land. Now, what assurance are you giving our people of Biafra that any attack coming from Fulani will be resisted and what? But there's a lot of accomplished words of it, because there is no president. Nigeria has no president. And if then everybody knows that is why that question can come out and think that anything I say or bring additional thing, you should regard it as in the height of this insecurity. The person who says the first lady is not going to because I think my mind and all the young man that I have I think she's about having for this one. By next time you see that I just bouncing. But the funny one is that what that is where is your person? I'm saying this in language. I want you to understand that from the government of this that the completion of what is let me tell you what is happening. As I've said, the force of parents and then come against us with the might of the hand. That's why the whole kids, that's their job, they're managing the high education for what for I put it to the house. What for them to do that Britain is the world and what on the issue. Let me see. Advertising the
Hey, the volume is too low. Right.
now they're asking for people to join the army. That army is going to be represented by young girls. They will try also. They came to all of us. They went to discovering women on their family, discovering them. They are cowards. Say, come down on the ground. You know where we are before it's come up. So you can give you the protection. So you can buy. What is this? What's something to the man? It's not happening. Britain, Europe, and London. Now we manufacture what we need. So how are you waiting for us? Waiting for telling the world, don't sell arms to them like before. You think that what manufacture? If you want to know manufacture, that is so how you know. So you understand. Very soon, very soon, I told them, what is that woman you have? And what I'm saying is,
Yes, and the father.
Thank you very much for that. You know, when you are saying British,
Oh, you go.
you know, this British, a lot of people don't understand why you are always hammering on British. On this note, let me make it very public. Of course, this is not also the question for those who think that the question is going to be long. This is not the question, but you can make comment after this.
Oh, Zugo, please.
That in 2015, December 3rd, 2015, a motion was filed by the British Parliament for the independence of Biafra. Of course, a lot of people don't know about this. Now, the text of this motion reads that this House recognizes the call for the independence of the territory that constituted the Biafra Republic, acknowledges that Biafra issue could be improved with the cooperation of the Nigerian government by offering a referendum, and urges the Foreign and Commonwealth Office to use its diplomatic strength to assist in the resolution of this matter. I'm aware of it. I am aware of it. No, I didn't know you were going to bring it up much later. Okay. This is our struggle for that since remember I told you that in England, in Britain, it was Britain that was at the forefront of it. And yet, Britain, through their courts, and what should I say? So it is my hope and prayer that one day people rise up again.
Wow.
To recognize that freedom of Biafra is also freedom for Britain. I give my rest of that. What is the point of freedom? What is it about Japan? Right now, because they are pleading by trade negotiation of the rest of the world. If you ask an outbreak, America, then regardless of the fact that they get the money and tax, it's something I said to them. Having a free Biafra that is economically viable is your gateway. That thing you always wanted in Africa is only Biafra. Because the I'll give you a very simple one, very tiny one. Then you think that condensed milk is a processed milk, not fresh milk. That's one thing that's stupid. They can have viable animal husbandry industry, very fresh milk. Look at all the good of environment. Why do you think I'm addressing the question? And that's what it does. I just want to give you a very simple example. Very simple. Look at the whole market for chocolate, especially the we can make chocolate from employing people, exporting all that. So Britain should, they have this. They need somebody to see it. They need somebody to and they want
You go there, just any minute. I'll get a card.
God's those in the house of Thank you very much. And that reminds me when some people call Lord Nabdicano, Mazin Nabdicano, a lot of people get upset.
That's our Lord and personal Savior. You are my Lord and personal Savior.
Yes. Now, when you look at from what you have just said now, you explain something very, very important. And that reminds me, when you look at what is going on globally, you find out that people have insulted Nigeria and they will bring it down to Biafra people. Like Ogungozi Okonjo-Iweala today, you see that she's being celebrated, and a lot of people are doing things all over the world. Now, I want you to tell us how would Biafra, if Biafra become a nation today, how would these people experience from what you have gathered, from the information you have all over the world when you have traveled to where Biafras are doing great? How do you think that Biafra will do this differently from Nigeria? Not just from Nigeria, but from other countries of the world. Are we going to, are you assuring people that Biafra will harness all the experiences of Biafrans scattered all over the world? And how do you intend doing that? What we have, because in Biafra land, as I told you before, all the reasons land. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to say, oh, because they become my child is not because of that. Your child wants to cry. It has to be my God. But excellence. That's
Giving us Biafra. Oh. Yes, so that is our Messiah.
Thank you very much. And I know that you are very, very tired. Because
happens here, go just wake.
on this almost throw me off balance. I never expected it, honestly. But thank God we managed to come this far. One thing I'm going to ask you, I think it's going to be the last question before I allow you to rest, because you have been on this journey for a very long time and every day. So I'm going to ask you one last question. Question is this.
Yes, so
from what I've just read,
God save. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for that comment.
The UK Parliament. The warning is that the Office of the Commonwealth must make sure they use their diplomatic power and ties to compel, but they did not use the word compel, but to compel Nigeria government to organize referendum for a possible freedom of Biafra. And this is exactly what we are all asking. Now, if this did not happen, are you ready to lead us to do anything to get the freedom of Biafra? Yes, I'm going to give number one to
And number two, oh, I am number two. Who is going to follow Mazi after Simon? Comment. Yes, so faith. Don't allow Satan to enter you.
Never, never. Thank you very much, Madike. Anna Bogudanya.
What?
Greetings from people from Canada. Greetings from people from Australia. Greetings from people from almost all European countries.
Chineke ihe nwa ewepụziri m ya ọnyụma anyụma na-apụ. When are you coming? You will come out very soon, stronger. Did you enjoy it? Bam. No going back. He said nobody is going to die. We will all see Biafra. Thank you. Thank you, our leader. Hey, Horia. Nobody is going to die if you are missing our leader. Who miss our leader?
We have minus 25 degrees here.
Yes, so Faith, I see you.
Thank you. And this is the beginning of annual.
Oh, wow, Fofo. Thank you. Hey. Odogu. Odogunu.
Thank you all for being part of this program. As you can see, we are under very heavy attack. As I'm talking to you now, I cannot even play any video on this my wonderful gadget that has actually come to Buhari system.
Buhari.
Thank you all for being part of this program. We're going to go now, but by tomorrow.
Thank you, Odogu.com. Dikana Ogunanya. Who miss our leader? Raise your hand up. Faith, I see you. Yes, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your sharing, for your like, for your subscription. Hey, this thing worked. Yes. We will continue. We are not backing down an inch. And the prayer is that everybody, we must all see Biafra. He say, never give up. Our leader will come out stronger. If you believe in what I'm saying, and you believe that this is the leaders we have today, these two people are the mathematicians. Mathematics, they cannot solve. These are these people. Nobody can believe that our leader will still be there and will not give up. Thank you for joining. Ada Biafra is saying, may God bless our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and the real freedom fighters all over the world. I love you. From my